guys, Bob Brennaman here. I'm a realtor in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, and today we're going to take you on a tour of a home we closed back at the beginning of the summer. My apologies for just getting this out, but it's in Carolina Park in the Riverside subsection, and I hope you enjoy the tour. All right, y'all, so I am going to take you through this home here in subsection of Riverside in Carolina Park. It's one that we listed and sold rather quickly, so I didn't get to do my normal promotional video for when we list. So I'm going to get y'all a video of the property as it's planned to close today. And I'm by seeing, actually, a good thing about selling houses in a neighborhood, the neighbors want you to sell their house next. So I've got a listing appointment next door or a couple of doors down. So I'm grateful for that. I'm also Heather and Grady. I know y'all probably not going to watch this since you're moving, but thank y'all so much for letting me help you. You are just great clients. I appreciate everything that you've allowed us to do to help you over the years. Now this is 2 houses you've let us buy and sell for you. And again, it's just been a pleasure to work with y'all. And as I'm walking through here, this was built by Lennar. What my clients came in and did, a lot of this you're seeing is not Lennar finishes. These are finishes they did post-close. So they spent some money really turning this into kind of a custom look compared to a lot of the houses that are back here that Lennar built. And she, they said my clients had really good taste. She did a great job of picking out. And some of this, if you're wondering, if you're watching the video, why it's still furnished, they are selling part of the furniture. So people who are buying this are getting some nice stuff at a very good discount. As tall as I am at 6'5", I don't know that I would ever get up to those cabinets in the top, though. I think they look great, though. I'm a big proponent of taking the cabinets to the ceiling. Obviously, it's something costs a little bit of extra, but I think it's certainly worth it. And then you can see out here. These are, these lots are 1/3 of an acre-ish, depends. Some of them you can see the neighbors have a room over their garage. So that's, one of the draws to Riverside, in my opinion, is there's a good number of houses that have been built and some to be built that have finished rooms over the garages that are detached. And that is just a big plus. You use it as an office, use it as a guest house, and you could honestly even rent it out if that's something you'd want to do. And it would rent really well, as all things do in Mount Pleasant, it seems. So master down, I said it 100 times in these videos, but buying a master down is the way to go. I mean, it resales better than what master up does. You have more people that are interested in something with master down. Even people with school-age kids are starting to gravitate towards it because it kind of makes sense. You can see, the Lennar finished closets, but again, my clients came in and did all this upgrading of the wood. They took all the floors out, actually the hardwoods that were in here. Oops, wrong light. And did this. So, really super looking finishes, in my opinion. Rain shower. The rain shower is kind of overrated, I think. I've had it in houses, and I've used it at, hotels and places I've stayed. And I always think the water gets cold by the time it gets down to you. So it's, I don't know. I forgot they had a little washer and dryer put in here. That's not the main laundry room, though. I think that's upstairs. All right, so let's go up. Let me see if I can get a light. I have to get it at the top. So they took shiplap and ran it further up this wall, and also continued it in a couple of spots upstairs. They also added a bunch of can lights that are not normally spec'd in for Lennar's builds. And then they added this bookcase. So they put a lot back in this house. I think they probably did all right with it. Because a lot of times you do the upgrades post close, and you sell it as quickly as they're selling this, unfortunately. Then you don't recoup that money. But in this case, I think if you're smart, like they were, in picking out the wall colors and wall treatments, I think, this house, when it was completely furnished, even when they were living in it, showed like a model. So that always, it helps. I mean, to have the ability to, to make something look good, because not everybody's good at that. And laundry room. I almost want to say Lennar didn't put those cabinets in, but maybe they did, because Lennar can sometimes be a little chinchy on things. And powder bath. Not powder bath, just bathroom. I like the subway tile. Always holds up well long term. This is a big house. I want to say 3,600 square feet. Whoops. Oh, I may not get that on. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I think this worked out good for my clients because they're not quite ready to move in somewhere, so this saves them storing furniture. But it also, and then again, same shower setup, saves the buyers having to potentially wait for or assemble furniture. It's already here, so I think it's a win-win for everybody. And this one, I believe, has an ensuite. It does. And the subway tile is kind of standard these days. If you're spending much more than about $700,000 on a house, all the way up to probably 2 or 3 million, you're seeing that as kind of the standard. But anyway, Heather and Grady, thank y'all so much. Bye. All right, y'all, let's wrap. Again, if you like our videos, just click in the right-hand corner of the screen, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. My name's Bob Brennaman with the Brennaman Group, and I'm happy to answer questions, talk to you about anything related to this area. You can call me at 843-345-6074, or you can check out our website for all of Charleston, which is brennamangroup.com. Until next time, y'all.